I'm going to show you how simple it can be to catch easy moves in London session. So this was from today. Going into London in the morning, we were definitely bullish because we look at the 4 hour to determine market structure. Are we bullish, are we bearish, or are we ranging? So going into the morning, we were definitely bullish. Why? Well, because we had clear bullish movement, pull back down, bullish movement, pull back down, bullish movement. We'd broken this high point in here. If I just show you, we'd broken that high point most recently, so we were most definitely bullish going into the session. But if you look to the left, we have a little zone here from Monday. So that was the day before. Tuesday was when the setup. Monday, there was a little zone in there. So the first clue that something was going to happen was on the 4 hour. So we were bullish, meaning we're only looking at buys going into the session. But what we can also see is that we have a previous low from before we pushed up, which was in there. So what we can say is that if we end up breaking below there, we have then broken lows and we're then bearish, meaning we're looking at sells instead of buys. So if I go down to the lower time frames now, this is immediately as we go into London session. London's in green, Asia's in black. So what we're looking at, we have a very strong zone in here, which is from the previous day. We have our London zone from the previous day. So what we're looking for is if we can get a break above, pull back in, and then further buys. But as soon as the session opens, what you can see is this. We have an extremely bearish opening candle. It's huge, it's many pips, it's 70 pips, it's because of news, but what it's done is that it's not only rejected this strong point in here, it's also broken the 4 hour low. So we were bullish at that point, we've now flipped and we've gone bearish. So it means immediately what are we looking at? We're looking at sells. Now there were two zones I put on my daily outlooks that I do every morning. You can check the link in the description if you want to find out more. There was this one in here, Asia low. To be quite quick, in London session we're looking at London zones like this one up here, and we're also looking at Asia lows, Asia highs. So I was looking pull back into there and then a drop, or what we also had was we had this London session zone down here. So we're looking at this previous price point, what happened in the session, time and place. We're looking what happened in the session. Well, what we did, we had strong rejection down here, as you can see in green. It was part of US as well, but it was a very strong London rejection. So from this point, we'd broken low in the very start of London. It's looking at potential further sells from there or potential further sells from there. Wasn't interested in this point, even though it was a London zone, because it was too close to here. So super simple. All I'm looking at now, can we get a 50-minute close below this zone in here? And you can see we end up pushing up, rejecting it a bit, then we get that 15-minute close in there. So all I'm looking for from that point is a 5-minute to pull back in and show some sort of rejection, and immediately we get it in here in this 5-minute candle. You can see we've wicked in, then come back down with a bearish body. So from that point, it is 100% a valid entry in there, stop just above the zone. And then with this one, because there wasn't really many targets to the left, this was just one where it's just hold until the end of the session or the end of the day, or if there's news coming out, until the news. So I'm just going to play it out until the end of the day. So this is where the day ended down here. You can see that the kind of purpley color is US session. So if you to close it out at the end, it was a nice, pretty much a 1 to 5, 1 to 4.9. So it was super simple, all because right at the start of the session we'd broken below that low. So again, we're looking at the confluences. 4 hour, we'd broken a low. Lower time frames, we rejected a very strong London session from the previous day, and we'd broken these lows in here. So all we're then looking at is entry points. It's really that simple.